Welcome to In the Black with Erica Black. On this week's episode, we will discuss 5 reasons to invest in a home warranty. Today, my guest is
Thank you
Marsha
so
Green.
much.
She's with American
We have
Home
people
Shield.
in the room, so I'm excited that people are logging in and they want to learn more about reasons why we should invest in a home warranty. Can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, yes, of course. Well, actually, I've been with American Home Shield about 7 years now. And actually, Erica, I don't even know if you know this, but 5.5 years before that, I was American Home Shield consumer. So, so I've been in your client's shoes. Yes,
Yeah.
I've been in your client's shoes. My husband and I bought a fixer-upper, and I later found out about the warranty through a friend about, oh, American Home Shield does that. So because of my husband bought a fixer-upper, we did. And so we had all kind of issues with our home, and the warranty saved us. So it's just a matter of setting proper expectations, what I'm going to talk about, but just real excited as far as, like what's covered and what's not and things like that. But it helped us tremendously. So I'm just happy to talk with buyers and sellers all the time just to explain and answer to questions.
Well, I appreciate it. I know when I purchased my first home, I didn't have a home warranty. So 6 months into home ownership, my hot water heater went out. And that's not a cheap expense, And so I wish I had a home warranty or that someone would have explained to me the 5 reasons that we're going to discuss today, like why you should consider getting one. For all of you that don't know me, my name is Erica Black. And I am a real estate professional here in the DMV. I am in the top 1% in the Mid-Atlantic region in regards to sales. And top 5% in international sales. So thank you so much for joining me in the Black today as we discuss the 5 reasons why you should consider purchasing a home warranty. So you want to go ahead and give us at least that first one?
Oh, yes. Well, we know, and whether you're a seller or buyer, and as far as home ownership, that breakdowns are inevitable. So we like to think that, whether you're just closed and you're moving into a home, whether the home is older, and sometimes whether the home is even newer, because maybe those manufacturers' warranties have expired, whether it's systems and appliances. So what plan is in place for the breakdowns? So just for the fact of being able to have coverage and have a plan, because it's not a matter of if, it's just when. And then what are you going to do when it happens? And say it's multiple items, maybe if it happens at the same time. That was my case where my husband and I had multiple items, and that can get costly. So just even something simple as, gee, some folks think, well, my home is newer. It's only 5 years old, but manufacturer's warranties typically don't last that long. So then what are we doing at that time? So just something just basic as that, as far as just having a plan in place. I'll touch about some other reasons, but just excited about that.
Yeah, I'm happy that you mentioned that. These refrigerators are costing $2,000 and $3,000 now.
Correct, correct.
They have pretty much an iPad on the front of them. So to have your brand new, let's say the manufacturing warranty is over, and that screen goes out, and it's something that you usually utilize. I don't know if that's impacted with anything on the inside. I don't have one. I would love one. I think my husband's on this call. He needs to buy me one. No, just kidding. But yeah, those refrigerators, like all appliances, are so much more expensive than they used to be. So having that home warranty as a safeguard is definitely important. So I appreciate you mentioning that.
Can I also add, Erica, because you and I, we've worked together a lot with many of your clients, and consistently they've had different issues, whether it's plumbing, whether it's appliances, as soon as they move in, and whether it's an older home, so they were able to, they said, my goodness, thank you, Erica, because maybe whether they were on the fence or whether they thought, and then they had the warranty in place to be able to go through the process. So real excited about that. And so that's great.
Yeah, that's definitely important because, even if you buy a flipped home, let's say they don't even, let's say they flipped the house and they didn't leave any of those items, the little kit. So you can sign up for the manufacturer's warranty. So if you don't have any of that, you're purchasing a home. Yes, it's new appliances, but you're not under warranty because you didn't sign up. You still have to register your items, right?
Yes. Well, let me also say that I'm glad you mentioned about flip homes, because I've in working with flip homes, they absolutely beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. I've seen amazing pictures, and thank you so much even for forwarding. But sometimes maybe plumbing not new, electrical not new, HVAC not new. Maybe appliances are new, but then the major systems, we offer a systems plan. And by the way, everything that I'm talking about today is, you see, American Home Shield is American Home Shield representative, and not speaking about all home warranty companies. But just so then I've worked with, homeowners where they've had issues where I've seen pictures before closing and amazing, but then it could be the systems that there are issues because they're not new systems. It could be a 40, 50-year-old home.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I run into that a lot, where, of course they say putting lipstick on a pig. So basically, the houses are phenomenal, but then they didn't do that HVAC. And that, I think for my house, it cost up to like $10,000 because I did a renovation on my home when I purchased it. I did a 203K where you're doing the work. And yeah, those can be costly. So to have that home warranty, even on that old system, you're covered if you have it. So it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
There you go. There you go.
So what would be your second point for us today?
Also for the buyers, just greater peace of mind. Now with the pandemic, that, as we talked about, maybe there's a lot of multiple offers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that means whatever savings or disposable income you had is maybe lessened in a way that's maybe not comfortable for some folks. Maybe they are in a good place, but maybe for some, because of multiple offers and having to spend more than anticipated to get into a home. So then also having a plan in place to be able to offset any breakdowns. So just giving that peace of mind for that. I've been dealing with a lot of buyers, and they were so happy they had it. It can be multiple offers outside of the pandemic, but it seemed like it's been intensified with the pandemic, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Believe
so
it or
then
not,
just offering that peace of mind. Also, just thinking of usually when you're moving into a home, maybe less so now, but you're thinking about decorating, you're thinking about all other kinds of things you want to do. I know it's kind of changed with the pandemic, or even getting your kids in schools or all kinds of things. So just having the warranty in place and not thinking about the budget of any breakdowns there, like I said, not if, but when.
Yeah, definitely. Things break. You can get a brand new car and drive off the lot, and it's like, what is going on with this thing? This is brand new. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, even with our cell phones, it's like, what's going on, Samsung or I'm a Samsung. All y'all iPhone people. But yeah, definitely, things will go wrong. Mayhem. Things will always, they definitely will always go wrong. So what other reason can you provide to us as to why we should consider the home warranty as well? Because I know you said just, as a buyer, just not having to worry about that extra expense.
Well, this may seem, Erica, my next one may seem very basic. Homeowners insurance, home warranty. Sometimes folks say, I talk to buyers and say, well, I have a homeowner's insurance, so why would I need a warranty? Wouldn't the homeowner's insurance cover? And I just easily say, well, usually a homeowner's insurance is a calamity. It could mean fire in your home, could mean flooding, could mean all types of things. Home warranty, and I'll even just say what a home warranty is, and my apologies for not saying that from the beginning. It's a 1-year service agreement to cover for the breakdown, which is normal wear and tear for systems and appliances. So it's either for the repair or replacement. We're always assuming normal wear and tear. So back to the homeowner's insurance, lightning strike, frozen pipes, acts of God, those kind of things. Homeowner's insurance. Home warranty, I just come home and my HVAC is not working. Or I come home and now it's kind of funny with the weather up and down, and we're using our heater, we're using our AC, those kind of things, So how am I handling that? I'm not calling my homeowner's insurance. So the home warranty comes really crucial into play because it's from daily, just I come home, my dishwasher's not working. I have no hot water. Oh my. Or just all different types of daily things. So it can be, like I said, it's a plan in place, and it's just about setting proper expectations as far as what's covered, what not. And it just, it's a great opportunity to be able to help budget the cost of home ownership. And even for the seller, you mentioned before, for the seller, they're able to have coverage, and we can talk offline the specifics of that, but having some coverage before closing. When I purchased my home, I mentioned, this is before I got into the industry, that was over 12 years ago, and there was no warranty on either side. That home inspection report came over, so items that could have helped the seller didn't, because he didn't have a warranty. But we as the buyers, okay, the seller fixed everything. And then, of course, when we moved in, I said as far as different things that happened, but the seller buyer coverage is an option as well, which of course, anyone, we can always talk offline, but it's able just to be able to help having coverage before closing, and then 1 year from the closing date for the buyer. Right. And as you know, I'm always available for clients to be able to talk to them one-on-one. I love doing that because I've been in your shoes. So I can answer any, questions that you have, or, walk you through. And I'm also a resource after you close.
Right.
So Erica knows that. I've talked to her clients, on evenings, weekends, all times.
We're talking about me.
Happen that time. No, I love it because I'm passionate, because I was in the shoes. But I love to help. So, and, I'm there, and I love working with you, Erica.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So one thing I do want to reiterate, or what we didn't get to discuss, is, if you have a stacked emergency fund and you have the cash for, if that $2,000 fridge goes out, it's like, whatever, I'll just buy a new one, or I'll just call someone in to service it, then that's fine. Because a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to spend the money on the home warranty. If you have that emergency fund, then you don't need a home warranty. But if you don't have that emergency fund stacked to the point where, if some unknown, your water heater goes out, that was at least $2,000 for us. If you don't have that saved up, that it won't impact any of your other expenses from, if something was to happen, then you don't need a home warranty. But I would say to you, if you don't have a good stacked emergency fund, you should consider getting one. Right, Marsha? What do you think?
Yes, well, I found most definitely. Of course, if they have the emergency fund and you have the funding and you're okay with, even if multiple things happen, spending the money from that savings or emergency fund, that's fine. Of course, that's up to each individual person. But having insurance can, even if you are in that space, it can still keep that savings for other things, just having the home warranty, because for the nominal cost that it is, that it can help with any failures or breakdowns that are covered items. So, but to your point, for the folks that don't have that savings that they like, this is just really crucial. A lot of times we talk about first-time home buyers, or folks that maybe don't have a lot of disposable income after moving in. Then it can just be really, really advantageous to have it, because it can help with managing the cost. This is like the biggest purchase a person makes, right? So this allows them to be able to have a plan in place.
Right.
Cost, because it's not if, but just when.
Yeah, when something will go wrong. So what other tips do you have for us? Like, you talked a little bit about, just those emergencies coming up. What other are reasons why we should consider a home warranty?
Well, it's not only just emergencies, because it could be just, say, for example, if we were all back to normalcy and we were out and then you just come home and things happen. So it's either, like we said, either you have the money to do that, or you're tapping into your savings. And save is multiple things. My husband and I, we had multiple things and ongoing, because we were a whole nother class of different things, but that's why I'm very passionate with helping homeowners. And knowledge is everything. And because we want to know what the contract is, as long as you set proper expectations, what's covered. They have it, actually ours is in 8th grade reading level. So they made it really user-friendly to read, just so, and if you have questions, I'm available. But also it makes it, because it's a one-stop shop. Say, you've moved, so maybe the contractors in your zip code, your town. Now you've moved, across town, you don't know who the contractors are. So now we want to, all of our contractors are licensed, bonded, and insured. So you're getting someone, we have actually nationwide about 15,000 contractors. So you're pulling from our contractors, and that's not just That's all class of trades. Whether you need a plumber, you need an electrician, you need the appliance guy, there's a $75 service trade fee to have the contractor come out, which of course you'd have to pay a trade fee if you didn't have a warranty, and that makes it affordable. And they go out and they do their diagnosis. But having the one-stop shop is really crucial. And folks can say, well, I do my online research, and then you have to do it per contractor. This is one call. They're all in one place, so it makes it easier. It makes it easier. And our contractors are screened, and we do surveys ongoing just to make sure that we're giving the best contractors.
Right. So how much is a home warranty? Because I know it varies, and she sent me this chart, guys, because when I'm writing up the contract, I have to have the right price for Maryland, DC, Virginia,
yes,
and sometimes it's hard to keep up with because they're all different. But just roughly, I don't know if you have the pricing sheet in front of you, or if you know offhand, or you can just tell us what the range would be for getting one.
Oh, yes, I sure can. We have plans, and this is incredible to me. If you just wanted systems coverage, which is major, like your HVAC or your electrical, plumbing, water heater, ductwork, they range from maybe $370 for a condo.
Thank you for subscribing to In the Black. See you soon.
$500 for Maryland or other places, and I can get the exact pricing. My apologies, I don't have it in front of me. But that would range for if you just want systems, or our premium plan may go up to a little over $700. Then there's one in the middle that's if it's a condo, it's $480, for example, in DC, so it's in the $500 range. If you want your systems and appliances, which may be typical for a condo or a townhouse or a row house. So that condo, even row house, and it doesn't matter the age, with American Home Shield, doesn't matter the age, which can be crucial in areas. And even in DC, where homes are, they're all different types of ages. So it's applicable to that. And also, as long as it's less than 5,000 square feet, this is the pricing that I'm speaking of. If it's over, we have other pricing which you can talk about. But just excited to say that you can have, like I said, for a condo, it can range for the premium plan up to just $500 for our premium plan. And that's also for a row house. And it doesn't matter if it's the premium price, multi-million dollars, as long as it's less than 5,000 square feet, it still has the pricing. And then there's one for single family home when it's detached. So if it's attached to a home, that falls into the condo, townhouse, row house category, and then for single family home. So that makes it very affordable. Right. And also, Erica, I know we haven't worked with clients this because it's always a part of closing. But I know, and thank you very much. But a buyer has 6 days after getting the warranty. So if they do it outside of closing, they can even do monthly payments. So whatever that amount is, you could divide it by 12 and then make monthly payments. Only little caveat about that is that, and I had this happen, the client, is that, you can say, I'll just wait. You can get so busy. And then all of a sudden the warranty is not registered. And then all of a sudden, I had a client call me, or buyer, and say, Marsha, I know we talked about before the home warranty, and I think I want to get it. This was maybe 3 weeks later. And he said, my dishwasher's not working, and I'd like to now order the warranty. So I know, Erica, you're shaking your head because I had to give the example. I said I can register the warranty. However, it's like the scenario of a car accident. If you had a car accident, you had no insurance, you could drive home, go into your house and say, hey, call your insurance company and say, hey, I'd like to order car insurance. For the cars, the accident I just had, they'd say that's pre-existing condition. We cover undetectable pre-existing, but not pre-existing. But anyway, so we understood. So I just said that particular repair wouldn't be covered, but he did upgrade to the Shield Plus, actually. So I said after that repair, we don't ask for an inspection report, but they will. Well, actually, in that time they do, but in general we don't. But he can get it upgraded. He get that repair done outside of the warranty, and then once that's done, then he has coverage just for the rest of the life of his warranty.
Is the pricing different if you purchase at closing versus later?
Oh, great question. Great question, Erica. Yes, it would behoove someone to, if you wait till after the 60 days, then there's totally different programs. They are, there's an appliance, there's a systems, there's a combo, and there's a pick 10. Difference is, though, is that the price is higher. And also there's a 30-day waiting period for coverage. So you'd have to wait 30 days. And so we do offer the coverage, but you do have to wait the 30 days, and it is higher price. So it would behoove someone to be able to get it within the real estate transaction before closing. And thank you for asking, because actually a lot of folks I've worked with and your clients, that as soon as they moved in, they had, and so they were so grateful to have the warranty. It was plumbing, it was appliance, it was all, you know, and I'm here because if they have questions, we have our 800 number, we have a service resolution specialist team. I have 10 folks that I work for to assist me, but in placing a warranty, you can just do it online. But if it's right after you move in and you need assistance, you can contact me, as you know your clients have, and then I'm happy to go through the process and to help them. But I just remember them being just grateful that they had the warranty. You may not think about it at the time, but and also different nuances of a home. It could be, empty nesters, all of a sudden they move, they weren't used in different parts of the house, the washer, dryer, all kind of things. All of a sudden, you got a family of 5 with younger kids. Now everything's going to be used more often than say someone else. So different nuances of a home, cooking more, doing things more, all types of things. So.
Right. That's very important. I put a question in the chat box to see if you guys had any questions. Any questions on the table? I think no one.
No questions.
No questions. Were there any additional tips?
Yes, I do have one last one. My last 5. Well, and I always mention folks, and even when talking with agents, I always say, well, without a home warranty, a homeowner, whether it's a seller or buyer, they're 100% on their own. So with whatever happens when you move in, I know they may think, well, gee, if the warranty doesn't cover 100% of everything. No, it doesn't. But it can help manage the cost of home ownership, because we know that things are going to happen. We don't know when. Be surprised we come home, something's not working. So this allows to be able to budget. Also, then you're saving money just from that aspect, because without the warranty, like I said, 100% of whatever happens, you're 100% on your own. Mm-hmm. Also, we offer other services, things like, and your clients have taken advantage of this as well. Rekey. What is Rekey? Homeowner has, okay, we don't know who has a key, so we got to do something about our locks in the house. So we offer Rekey. That means a homeowner can get up to 6 exterior locks rekeyed. The keyhole's rekeyed, not the whole hardware, but the keyhole. And then you get 4 identical keys. Or we have TV mounting. Most people, the first thing you got to do is get that TV up on the wall, right?
That.
If you have more details about that, we could talk offline. Or it could
how
be
much is that?
Plan. I know we have a lot of things, and a lot of things coming, which I'd love to share, but I will be sharing soon, and excited about that.
TV mounting.
Or even HVAC maintenance. The home warranty industry is when it breaks down. So not when it's working fine, but when it breaks down. So we have now maintenance or AC or heating. I know, like I said, It's tricky now with the weather, but being able to have, and that also can come into play on inspection reports with sellers, because sometimes it's working fine. They say needs to be available. So things like that. Oh, and actually, my apologies, it's not available for seller, but it is for the buyer. But for the buyer moves in, they might just want to have it checked. But and also just I'm a resource, as you know, with your clients, and then we have our customer service and our resolution specialist team as well at American Home Shield.
I think you mentioned something about covering computers and cell phones, or
yes, we do have an electronics program. Yes, that's a separate. So the home warranty is separate. Then we just have add-ons, because we're going to even be branching off to other things, and we're just so excited about that. So with our new senior leadership, we're so excited, Erica, and you're going to hear about more things, and your clients as well. So but yes, we do have an electronics plan, which is totally separate, which doesn't have to be purchased with the home warranty. It's something totally separate that they can purchase.
Well, the reason why I'm really excited about that, I mean, of course, the home warranty is exciting in itself, but to have your computer, these cell phones are $1,000. I don't know what you're charging and what is all covered, but if all of these items that we're using, like our iPads and our tablets, I don't know what your pricing is, but we might can get rid of the ones that we have with our cell phone coverage and just have American Home Shield that's covering all of them. I just don't know what that pricing is, but that sounds exciting.
Well, it's $240 for the plan, and it covers up to $5,000. And I can email you the information so that any of your clients, it's a flyer that goes over all. It's a separate number, and of course, you have to be American Home Shield warranty, policy holder to be able to take advantage of these add-on programs. So, buyer, once you have registered the warranty, then there, like I said, these programs are available and more to come.
So we do have a question. Thanks, Donna. What if home insurance is included in my quote? So home insurance is so the difference between home insurance and home warranty. Home insurance is required as if you're going to have a loan on your property, you have to have home insurance.
Yes, correct.
And that is to cover anything, like she said, in regards to, you know, something, you know, your roof or, you know, something, an act of God. So I think you just meant you meant to say home warranty. So what if the home warranty is included in my closing? Is that the same, or does it only cover certain appliances? Do I have to wait until the coverage expires? So your home insurance is not including those unless there's an add-on. I don't know which company you're with. Do you want to add anything to that, Marsha?
Yeah, well, homeowners insurance, like you talked about as far as what that is. If she's saying that a home warranty is also included in her closing.
Well, she said home insurance. We just need a little bit clarity on that, because your home insurance is not for the appliances. That's why we're discussing the home warranty today, to cover your appliances, because the home insurance is to cover an act of God. I hope that makes sense, Donna. If you can give me a thumbs up or something. One more question before we get ready to end. Do you have insurance products that can be bundled with the home warranty, or is it solely home warranty? So the home warranty, like I said, it typically covers all your major appliances, but as Marsha mentioned, there are like different add-ons that you can include, but it's not, a home warranty is not the same thing as a home insurance. So we're talking about apples and oranges. So the home insurance is to cover your home for any act of God. Let's say we have a really bad storm and a tree falls down. That's when you call your home insurance. But if you have a situation where your refrigerator goes out, if you have a home warranty, that's when you call the home warranty to fix the appliances. Your major appliances are under the home warranty. But if you don't have a home warranty, then you're on your own to do those repairs or to buy a whole nother refrigerator or whatever, what may have you. Home insurance is required as long as you have a mortgage on your property. You're required to have home insurance. It is recommended that you have home insurance, period, because we don't know when an act of God can happen. But those are two different things, apple and orange, home insurance and home warranty. The one last question on the table, Donna says she got it, she understands. Did you want to add anything to that, or sounds good?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, you, Marsha.
Oh, me, Marsha. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought I heard someone else talking. Yeah, if you just think of it this way, if you just walk in your house right now, say we're back to normal, and then your dishwasher breaks or your AC's not working. If you didn't have a home warranty, you'd have to call a contractor. You have to call somebody. If you move somewhere new, you may not know who that is. You got to do some research online to get somebody reputable and someone that's licensed, bonded, and insured. So this is just every day I come home, because if I come home and my dishwasher's not working or my AC's not working, I'm not going to call my insurance company. I need to call just a contractor, right? So if you think of it as calamity, like she said, or act of God, or some, flooding, or lightning strikes my house, or just, God forbid, I'm sorry, I didn't need to give that example, but just just examples of just any kind of calamity.
And just to add,
home warranty is just normal daily wear and tear, just daily wear and tear, and something's not working.
And I just wanted to add to that, it's not that you can't call your home insurance, it's just that most home insurance deductibles, if you're wanting to have a decent monthly rate, I think mine is like $1,000, $500, $1,000, and it may be something simple that's needed with that appliance where it doesn't cost $500 or $1,000, so it doesn't make sense to call your home warranty, and the amount of claims that you put in with that home insurance can impact the amount that you end up having to pay on a monthly basis. So you don't want to call your home insurance for everything, every little small thing that happens in the house. That's why it's important to have a home warranty for, like Marsha said, those daily things that you use that cost a significant amount of money. I know these microwaves, they're at least $500. Your washer and dryer, some are up $1,000 or more, depending on the technology that you're wanting in that washer and dryer. It can be $2,000. But you will want to be able to use that home warranty and call to have them service it if it's not under the manufacturer's warranty. One last question as we end. We just have about a couple of minutes left. Is the initial warranty price the same when you renew? One thing I want to add to that is Marsha only mentioned the 1-year plan, but they do have a 2-year initial plan that's discounted if you get it for 2 years. But the question that Tony has on the table is, what is the price once you renew? Is it the same, or do you guys go up on price?
Oh, they do have a slight price increase. And so the great thing is they notify the homeowner in advance. They start getting correspondence from American Home Shield. Hey, your renewal date's coming up. You have the choice of renewing, or you don't have to renew. So you have all the information up front. And so then that person can make a decision at that time.
Okay.
Can I also add one thing as far as, and this makes the home warranty different than homeowners insurance, is that, like you mentioned about do more claims with homeowners insurance, then all of a sudden you get the nice little letter and your premiums may go up, or all kind of things happen. Well, with the home warranty, that there's with American Home Shield, I can't speak for other companies, we have no aggregate total. So throughout the whole year, you can place as many claims as you need to place, where some companies that's not the case. And also, when you talked about appliances, we have one of the highest limits per appliance in the industry, which is $3,000 per appliance. So that would mean, say if you had 6 appliances, that could be, depending on what your appliance would be, they do like for like as far as if it gets into replacement, but it allows a homeowner to be able to have a higher limit as opposed to some other companies that have lower limits, depending on what kind of appliance you have, because they'll do like for like.
Okay, well,
but not by brand, but by reputable brands.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. Donna says she understands. I hope that also you got it too, Tasha. But, of course, we're always here as a resource. I'm always calling Marsha. She probably gets tired of me. I'm surprised she volunteered to do this because I harass her so much.
No, not at all.
And I do shoot, if I can, I do try my best to negotiate a home warranty so she gets a lot of my business, because I believe that is important, because a lot of people don't have that emergency fund that is needed for if an appliance goes out. So I really push for that home warranty, but if I can't get it, I still let my clients know, hey, the seller isn't willing to include this, and I'd still recommend that you get one of your own at closing, just in case you don't get the coverage from the seller. So I really appreciate you coming on, Marsha. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Next week, we're going to be discussing credit. That's another big ticket, okay? So we're going to do 5 tips to make your credit savage. So how do you get savage credit, which is excellent credit? I will make sure, in the email you have already received, you should have received a flyer in the email when you registered, and I sent you the information. So the information for registering for next week is in your email currently for everyone that is on the call, and it's dealing with improving your credit. So tips for making your credit savage. So thank you so much for tuning in to In the Black. I look forward to seeing you on next Sunday at the same time at 1 o'clock. Thanks, Marsha.
Bye. Thanks for having me. Bye, everyone. Have them call me directly if they have any questions or need assistance. Thank you.
You're welcome. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for subscribing to In the Black. See you soon.